morning. It is another day and it's cold. And if you can't tell, I'm very excited. And update on the concussion. I've almost fully recovered, which is really good because I'm going to show you what happens after a week of not doing any weeding. Coming back to a massive mess out there. But first what I need to do is I've got an order, a late one that just came in, and I need to make it up. So pick a couple of things. I'm gonna take a bucket. I'm just gonna grab them, put them in my hand, and then we'll go to the studio, make up this order. Okay, this is an amazing day. Let's have a look. It is getting cold enough at night now that I'm wondering, should I move everything over to the hothouse? Dead rat. Oh, this is so pretty, look. Dahlias are looking nice and happy and sprightly. We had some rain, so of course everything just loves the rain. I'm out here to try to grab some of these. It looks like I've only got one. I also need to come out while they've still got flowers and label everything, because once the frost hits, I lose the opportunity to know what's what. And I like to label all the dahlias. I put a tag around every stem with the name, every single plant. And so then when the frost hits, we cut it back, and when we dig up the tubers, everything's got a label on it already. It's a very big job, a very big job. So that'll be something I'll be doing soon. Let's have a look at the seedlings and the weeds. The weeds are very bad. This is the stock. It is actually doing amazing. I have hopes. Most of those varieties did really well. Now the weather's cooled down, unless we get another really big... we had a heat wave right before this cold snap. I feel like the weather went from mid-30s to 15 degrees literally overnight. It just snapped cold. Our first frost usually isn't until mid-May, but it's probably a good thing I am very on schedule. I'm a little bit ahead of schedule this year because there's a chance we're going to get an early frost. Gomphrena has taken off, but now that the weather's cooled down, it's not going to be very happy. Sunflowers are out. I think this one's called Double Dazzler, and it's very pretty. It's a bit similar to teddy bear, but I like it better than teddy bear. It's got nicer stems, thinner stems, and they're taller. And then of course we've got some radiants, and they're always a hit. Now here's the weed situation. As you know, I've got some tunnels in, and they're all, well, most of them are just filled with weeds and grass. It's pretty bad. And my snaps are the worst. It's probably what's happened is those sunflowers have just, the ones that died off have just self-seeded, and I've got to pull them all out, and the snapdragons are just being choked out. I need to get in here and save everything. My kale is doing amazing. I actually went and bought some mulch to try to mulch them up because the stems were falling over, but they've picked themselves up and they love a good cold snap, so they'll be happy. Got the cockies up in the trees being very loud. Our Chrissies are looking, they should be flowering for Mother's Day. They have finally sort of settled into their little spot there and are going okay. And then we've got the manure on these beds. Moroni wanted to rotary hoe it in. He just likes how it breaks it up and disperses it through really well. These beds are not at the point where we can switch to no dig yet. Maybe it'll be another season or two just getting that soil really nice. So I need to come out here, re-edge, and I've actually got to direct sow some cool flower stuff. I'm going to go and get this bouquet ready. I'm not going to show you me making that. I've got other videos on the channel where you can watch that because I need to just get it done, and I've got to get back out here. I'll show you this bouquet. It'll be ready any second now. We've got our bouquet. So he wasn't quite sure what he wanted actually, because an adult son has died, and it's the son's birthday today. So he just sort of said something not too, he wanted something a little bit elegant, but not too, I can't remember what he said, fussy, you know. So I didn't put too many, I've only got 3 different flower heads in it. I've got the proteas, the orange dahlias, white dahlias. I've got some ivy, and then I've got a little bit of eucalyptus, and it's sort of just poking up. I could probably even pull some pieces in through to show up a little bit better. But other than that, it's a pretty simple design. Look what is here. Oh, I nearly died. I didn't do a dance, but I just ripped those curtains open and there's a spider waiting for me. How many spiders are in this room? I've got to get the flowers out of here. I can't do it anymore. I don't know what to do about this. What should I do? What do I do? What kind of spider is that? I need my husband. Where is he? I need Moroni. What do I do? I'm not brave enough to catch it. And I hate watching them. I hate spraying them. I feel like it's torture. But I'm basically running a marathon right now. I think I'll just move all my stuff away and shut the curtain again and hope it stays there until Moroni gets home. Okay, let's do that. It's wiggling! Oh well, let's get this out of here before it crawls onto here and someone sues me because I deliver them a spider. I'm here to deliver that bouquet. I went to pull it out of the car and it is absolutely covered in ants. The proteas must have been filled with ants. So I stood there and looked at it for a while, flicking ants off it, thinking, how many is there in there? But I'm going to have to go home, pull it apart, remake the whole thing and come back. And I'm really wanting to get some gardening done today. I've got an appointment at 1 o'clock, so I've got to leave home at 12 to get to it. It's 10:30 now. I'm not going to get anything. My first day I can actually get back to work and I can't work. It's very frustrating. And yes, I could do it when I get back from this appointment, but the appointment's going to be hours. They've already rang me to say they triple booked my appointment. So it's not like I'm getting home. I might not even get home in time to pick the kids up from school. So I've already got a backup plan for that. There's nothing I can do, but I feel like I'm going to cry. Especially because I'm at the address to deliver these flowers and I've got to go again and remake the whole thing in a spider infested shed. I'm not going to say I'm an advocate for using sprays and chemicals on your farms, but there's some very heavy sort of pushing of that ideal that you should be 1,000% organic and not use any sprays, and farmers are using that as a massive draw card. Buy my flowers, blah, blah. The problem with it is you're then delivering bugs to customers and customers don't like that. So I just want to put that out there. If you have pest problems and you're using something to get rid of that pest problem, it's a problem you're not passing on to your florist. And in reality, unless the florist has committed to 100% only using organic flowers, they're used to having flowers that have been sprayed, because most of the stuff that's grown commercially is sprayed. Most of what we buy from the wholesaler is sprayed. That's just how it is. So you're not really disrupting anything other than your own property, possibly. We don't use sprays, but we don't seem to have bug problems like this. Anyway, so these were fresh from a farm. They've basically got ants' nests down inside the proteas. And it's causing me dramas, like huge dramas, big delays today that I don't have time for. And if I hadn't have noticed it, I would have just delivered a beautiful big bouquet full of ants to the customer's house and I would be getting complaints right now. So food for thought. I don't know particularly what the right answer is for this. I don't know what is the best way to handle it, but let me tell you, it is better not to deliver bugs and spiders and ants to your customers. I can almost guarantee you they are not going to like that. So I'll leave that thought with you. Would love to hear what you think in the comments. For those who are wholly organic, that's amazing. Like, that's really good. We haven't used any pesticides or chemicals yet. I'm not saying we never will. We're really trying hard not to. But I really think I would have preferred if they had have used them on these brodias, because we are a small florist, like very small scale. Imagine if we were a massive florist and we had ordered in 200 or 300 prodias for a wedding or something, and we took ants to a wedding. That would be so bad. Anyway, I'm gonna go fix this thing up, and let's get this thing delivered. That was a full-blown infestation. Oh, I'm glad I came back, and I'm really glad I didn't just deliver that. And I just want to say, if you get somewhere and you notice something's wrong with your delivery, do not deliver it. I know it's really annoying. You can tell I'm very annoyed right now, but don't pass that problem on to the customer. It will come back to you anyway. You may as well deal with it before you deliver it and take the time and the extra care than have to do it anyway with a complaint on top of it. So anyway, problem solved. I've got to go and deliver it again now. Oh, I know I'm really annoyed about this, but this is life on a farm with kids and with other responsibilities. And this is business. But something I do just want to really stress is, if you get to a delivery and something's not right with your delivery, do not deliver it. It's honestly just not worth it. Just fix it before you deliver that thing, because I can guarantee it will come back and haunt you. So now I have to basically get ready to go. But the good news is I don't have to have a shower because I didn't get dirty because I couldn't farm. So I'm working on a massive photo job this week. I'm just gonna go get dressed for the doctor and sit down and work on that work on those photos. At least I'm getting something done, and try again tomorrow. Done. I don't know what the cranky lady on the phone was all about, telling me it would be hours waiting. I took a book and everything. I have a massive bag with a drink bottle, a book. I was in and out in 20 minutes. How good is that? And the receptionists are so lovely, and one of them, I'd supplied flowers for her daughter's wedding, so she showed me all the photos. So I didn't make the flower arrangements. I just supplied the flowers and they made them. They had like tables with little vases and all the poppies and ranunculus, and it looked so good. So that was so cool. Anyway, that's good. That's done. I'm gonna get home. I might have time to do something. Remember where I'm up to. Anyway, it's the next day. I never got back out to the paddock yesterday. I decided I needed to get a job done that I was working on, a photo job. Anyway, I've been out really early this morning, picked some flowers to take to the servo, but have a look at them. They're covered in bees. I probably shouldn't have left them on the veranda. These are okay. I'll take these over. I'll come back for these ones. Well, in truth, I didn't leave them in the veranda. I left them in the laundry. And I just put them out on the veranda, then came out the other door to pick them up and bring them to the shed. And the bees spotted it already. And in other news, we've lost the big spider. I don't know where. Oh no, I can see. He's right there. Can you see him in there? I've got to pick this bucket up and try not to get stung. I'll go from this side. Oh, they're trying to get on it still. I got them into the studio. Found my tripod. 2 weeks since I've been able to really do much farm work, and I was hoping to get out there today, but I'm not going to make it today either. How is life so chaotic? How? Look at my trashed space. It's so trashed. So fast. Pack the car, do these deliveries. I've got some little posy jars to deliver to, and I'll clean up my mess later. On this good morning, I'm out in the field. I'm actually not able to stay out here just yet. I'll be back out later. I'm going to work on some things. I just wanted to come out here early morning. I've taken some photos and I just wanted to have a look because it looks so pretty. Moroni is working away over there. We are very close to our first frost and the field is starting to look very tired. We actually had a tiny early frost the other morning. It's very light. It kind of settled on not everything. It settled on some plants and it kind of melted pretty quick. So it didn't do any damage, but it does make me wonder, are we going to have an early frost this year? And I was hoping to make it to Mother's Day. I don't think it's going to make it, but I will see you all back out here later. Moroni was weeding and he forgot to close the net. So imagine if the rabbits have been in and eaten it all. Oh no, it looks fine.
Ooh. Imagine how much trouble would I get.
They're doing okay, but not amazing. Well, let's just keep an eye on it because this was an experiment just to see how far I can push the season.
Darker ones.
Yeah, what are these called? This is the Snaps Costa Velvet. They did a lot better than the Costa Orange. It's the same variety, just a different colour. Who knows? Do you think I should pinch them or just let them grow? I like the big heads when you don't pinch them.
Okay.
I might pinch half. You want to walk on there?
This can do. This can do. This can do. Now let's walk.
Hey, crappy, crappity, crap, crap. I was supposed to direct sow all those seeds and I didn't get it done again. And I got to work again on Tuesday.
That. Can I do it?
Yeah, please.
Like that?
Yep. Absolutely not what to do there. Look at all the rocks. So Moroni rotary hoed.
Don't put the dirt here.
And then it rained. We've grown some more rocks. Yeah, Moroni just said another bountiful harvest of rocks. There's a gold prospector that has a YouTube channel. He lives near us. I don't think he knows me. Oh, he knows me, but we don't really know each other. Anyway, he has a very big channel and he sells dirt. He calls it, what does he call it? I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember the name. It's got a cute name. So he'll sell like bits of dirt. People will buy it online. It's got gold flecks in it. They will get it wherever they are in the world and they'll use their gold pen and they'll pan it out and have fun and then get the flecks of gold. And it's a really cool idea. I think it's how fun. Like people are getting some gold dirt from Australia and they're panning it and it's revealing like treasure. So our task is, how can I turn these rocks into treasure? Who would like to buy a bag of rocks, and what is the perk going to be? This is a massive Swede.
Yeah, I know. The only one we got.
But why did this one get so big?
Because I put the blood and bone.
Well, let's put it everywhere.
Yeah, we should do it like everywhere.
This is a really cool view. Doesn't that look so cool?